Artificial intelligence is rapidly changing the world, and education is no exception. AI offers exciting possibilities for personalizing learning, automating tasks, and providing students with more tailored support. Imagine AI tutors that adapt to individual learning styles, identify areas where students need help, and provide targeted feedback. AI can also free up teachers' time by automating administrative tasks like grading, allowing them to focus more on individual student needs. However, this transformative potential comes with significant ethical challenges. We must carefully consider these challenges to ensure that AI in education serves all students equitably and responsibly. Otherwise, we risk exacerbating existing inequalities and undermining the very foundations of our education system. One pressing concern is the potential for AI to exacerbate the digital divide. Without equitable access to technology and high-quality internet, AI's benefits will not reach all students, further disadvantaging those already marginalized. This is just one example of the ethical dilemmas we must confront as AI becomes increasingly integrated into education. As we embrace the potential of AI in education, we must proceed with caution and a deep commitment to ethical considerations. The future of education depends on it. The digital divide refers to the gap between those who have access to technology and those who do not. This gap has significant implications for education, as technology plays an increasingly vital role in learning. Students without reliable internet access or adequate devices are at a disadvantage when it comes to accessing online learning resources, completing digital assignments, and engaging in remote learning opportunities. This disparity in access can exacerbate existing educational inequalities. Students from low-income families, rural communities, and marginalized backgrounds are disproportionately affected by the digital divide. They may lack the resources to afford the necessary technology or live in areas with limited internet connectivity. This lack of access can lead to a widening achievement gap, as these students fall behind their peers who have consistent access to technology and digital learning opportunities. Bridging the digital divide is therefore essential for ensuring that all students have an equal opportunity to succeed in the digital age. To truly harness the power of AI in education, we must address this fundamental issue of equitable access. Otherwise, AI risks becoming another tool that perpetuates existing inequalities rather than a force for positive change. AI systems in education often rely on vast amounts of student data. This data can include sensitive information such as academic records, learning patterns, and even personal preferences. While this data can be used to personalize learning and provide tailored support, it also raises serious concerns about student privacy. Protecting this data is paramount. Schools and educational institutions must adopt robust data privacy policies and practices to ensure that student data is collected, stored, and used responsibly and ethically. This includes obtaining informed consent from parents or guardians, implementing strong data encryption measures, and limiting access to student data to authorized personnel. Transparency is also crucial. Students and their families have the right to know how their data is being used and for what purpose. They should have access to clear and understandable information about data collection practices and the safeguards in place to protect their privacy. The ethical use of AI in education hinges on our ability to safeguard student data and ensure that privacy is respected at all times. AI algorithms are only as good as the data they are trained on. If this data reflects existing biases, the resulting AI systems can perpetuate and even amplify these biases, leading to unfair and discriminatory outcomes for students. For example, an AI system used for grading essays might inadvertently penalize students from certain backgrounds or with specific writing styles if the training data was not diverse and representative. Similarly, an AI system designed to identify students at risk of dropping out might unfairly target students from particular socioeconomic backgrounds if the underlying data reflects existing societal biases. To ensure fairness and equity, it is crucial to address bias in AI algorithms. This requires careful attention to data collection practices, algorithm design, and ongoing monitoring and evaluation. Diverse teams of developers, educators, and ethicists must work together to identify and mitigate potential biases throughout the AI lifecycle. Failing to address bias in educational AI systems risks further marginalizing already disadvantaged students and undermining the very principles of fairness and equal opportunity that education should uphold.